Laura Gersoni here for USA Today. Some people are reading J.D. Vance's nomination as a sign that the center of gravity is shifting in the GOP on economic issues. You know, he visited a UAW picket line. He signaled he might support antitrust legislation. I mean, is the GOP pivoting at all from the record that you've spent this press conference criticizing?
Well, I think that the GOP is trying to pull the wool over Americans' eyes about what they actually stand for. I do not think that J.D. Vance by any means makes the Republican Party or the MAGA extremist party under Donald Trump any more pro-union or pro-labor than it was before. We've seen the records and where they stand for when it comes to American wages. We've seen where they stand when it comes to the cost of prescription drugs and continuing to be on the side of Big Pharma. We see where they stand on overtime. We see where they stand on strikes. So absolutely not. President Biden's work speaks for itself. He's interested in the work of saving pensions. Where was Donald Trump? He has not done any of that. Donald Trump went to Michigan, and instead of going to a labor plant, he went to a non-labor plant and forced non-union workers to hold pro-labor signs. They are lying, but their record speaks for itself, and if he gets anywhere near the White House again, it will be disastrous for American workers.
Yeah, and I'll just say it is spin. It's talking points. We have seen what this Biden administration has done for workers. Protected, as we said, our pensions. That was huge when the American Rescue Plan not only saved our country from disastrous effects of the pandemic, but to have investments in retirement security for workers that we never thought possible was because of Joe Biden and this administration. Joe Biden, yes, he was the first sitting American president to walk a union picket line. J.D. Vance showed up for the first time ever, as you said, and it was basically in preparation for his political career, right? He doesn't have a history for standing with workers, and workers will not be fooled. Joe Biden walks a picket line. Donald Trump crosses picket lines. We actually have a photograph of him crossing an IATSE picket line.
The issue of J.D. Vance was personal to a lot of Wisconsinites because Wisconsin is a state where Donald Trump's threat to democracy has never faded. We came within one vote of our state Supreme Court to overturning the presidential election in 2020. And after Dobbs fell for 451 days, Wisconsinites could not access abortion care in our state. J.D. Vance represents a clear signal by Donald Trump that he is doubling down on his attacks on democracy and his commitment to ripping away reproductive freedom from Americans. J.D. Vance said he would not have certified the election. He supports an abortion ban without exceptions for rape and incest. That's who Donald Trump wants a heartbeat away from the presidency.